So this is Wayfinder's biggest patch yet, and it's going to give us a bit of content and some bug fixes and some changes, like the change to Pyre's cooldown and the fix to Riven's glitch. So let's go ahead and jump into these and take a look at them. So live event, Call of the Void, Omen and Wolf need you. Strange rifts are appearing across the highlands, and we're calling upon your courage and curiosity to join us in unraveling its secrets. Your mission is to explore these rifts, where untold mysteries and surprises await your discovery. There's going to be some new quests, the final scores and harbingers of chaos. We're introducing 2 new quests to challenge your skills. One of these quests will have you brave the fires of chaos as you confront the formidable talon of Pyre and harbingers of chaos. The final score unlocks the fearsome blood boar, a weapon that has been constructed in secret with the mines and is prepared to stop wayfinders in their tracks. So what's just kind of interesting here is that the rifts and the new quest are different from each other. So the Rifts is going to be the live event where we're going to go in and collect whatever we need to collect to get whatever rewards that we'll be able to get. And we know it's going to be that Gloom Dagger, but we don't know if there's anything extra in there, which I hope there's a little bit more than just the Gloom Dagger, maybe some dyes or something, but we'll find that out tomorrow when it goes live on 10/10. New hunt target, Blood Boar, and the new weapon, Juggernaut, which is a 2-handed breaker. Looks like a mace. Should be on the thumbnail, and I'll have a picture up here on the screen. But I didn't notice that, I didn't mention that earlier, is that the patch is scheduled to go live 10/10 at 12 p.m. Central, and that's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern. If you're on the East Coast, you can track the time on the Discord or with a time tracker on Google if you need to know your own time. For gameplay, there's going to be some of the fixes and changes we have here for gameplay. See this long list? Talon of Pyre now spawns every 2 hours, down from every 4 hours. Note this is due to a quest requirement and may be adjusted in the future. So hopefully that may be adjusted in the future doesn't shoot it back up and it keeps it around that 2-hour time frame, because if so, or if not, if it does shoot it back up, then this would be the perfect time to get all of your Pyre stuff taken care of. You'll probably find me out here doing that a lot because I have fought him and I've had so many bugs and glitches that I've gotten nothing from him. So the next part, we got fixing the issue with Silo's rank 3 firebomb causing server crashes, which I thought they already fixed in patch 1.5.5, but I guess it wasn't completely fixed. Fixed the issue causing Riven to be instantly killed in certain parts of the arena, which if you didn't know, there was a glitch going on where people were one-shotting Riven if he goes out of the arena bounds and leveling up that way. So if you're doing that method, you can look it up online. I'm not going to have it on the screen here, but if you're doing that method, this is probably be the last time you'll be able to do that until somebody finds something else. Fixed an issue causing players to be kicked from the game when looting gold piles in certain scenarios. Fix an issue where player loadouts will sometimes be different than what they launched the activity with. Fix an issue causing mastery perks to deactivate after traveling. Fix the issue with heroic Kairos' arcane focus staying on an enemy indefinitely. Fix an issue with Kairos' arcane focus visual effects would not apply to all enemies hit by the ability. Fixed an issue where some weapons could continue to generate resources during their active abilities. Fixed an issue where players could loot drill fuel too early and get stuck in the excavation unit event. They lowered the Hobgoblin's outgoing damage, lowered the potency of the unfiltered Dragonkin blood consumable. So first part, the Hobgoblin's outgoing damage. I guess when the Hobgoblins are doing the poison attack, that poison did do a lot, even if you blocked it. So I can see that. The potency of the unfiltered dragon blood consumable. Sorry guys, I don't know what to tell you with that. We all knew that was gonna get fixed. It was just way too powerful than what it needed to be, but there we go. Fix the toxic imbuement dot being permanently stuck on the player even after death. People hate toxic, but that's good anyway. The toxic imbuement dot can no longer be pierced, can pierce invincibility. So if you're like doing your invincibility moves like the daggers attacks, then you won't get hit by a dot during that movement. Players can no longer avoid Commander Creed's enrage phase damage by standing in the corners of the arena. I didn't even know that was a thing. I just like to kill the enemies. Added a warning indicator to Commander Creed's blade geyser. Fixed an issue with Silo's protoclone rank 2 upgrade not working with rune cannons. So the warning indicator to Commander Creed's blade geyser is interesting because he puts it in the ground, you think it's going to go like right in front of him or whatever, and it ends up going towards you, so you would need that little warning to know that it's coming at you. The first should now teleport more often as intended. The first should teleport more often? I didn't realize they were supposed to teleport a lot. I have to see what that's going to look like. Critical Force Mastery should now properly increase crit chance. Fixed an issue with Night Maw burrowing and not returning to the arena. Yeah, that's good because we always need to run out and come back in. Fixed multiple issues where imbuement effects would not reset after a hunt wipe. Fixed an issue where the player would get stuck in blocking state with two-handed weapons. Trickster events should now deplete the intended amount of keys. You guys told me that in the snow areas, all of the snow areas, that he was taking more keys, like as you used a key to unlock to activate the thing, and then you had to use a key to unlock the orb. And I was able to get that information to them. So that's one of the things that they have hopefully fixed. Now, hopefully that doesn't mean also when you're using keys and it keeps spinning around, you have to use a key that keeps using keys then either, because that would also suck. We'll have to see when we jump in the game how that actually is going to work. The Gloom Rot debuff should no longer persist indefinitely. Harvest Moon, Light and Shadow ability should now properly have stagger protection. Fixed an issue with Epitaph's Arcane Harvest getting cancelled by Wayfinder abilities. The 9th Herald's Vacuum attack should no longer launch players in an unintended way, and fixed an issue where the visuals of debuffs would apply to the player if hit during an invulnerability window. Then we got fixed some unintended interactions between the Shadow Spawn and Corpse Bloom mutators in the Grand Deceiver Mars hunt. Players should now be able to break the eggs spawned by Frost Hunters and Reaver Woods. Removed the large bomb outcome from the treasure hunt mounds in Highlands. I kind of like the outcome. I know it was kind of useless and didn't do anything, but Titan's Bane, Molten Cleave should no longer abruptly end after jumping or dodging. Trickster bombs from chests will now show a ground warning before exploding. Fixed an issue where Wingrave's melee combos with two-handed weapons would start over after using Righteous Strike. The Trickster's chest event will no longer spawn. Other Trickster games, including a new one, will spawn instead in any biome. So the event where we were trying to get the Trickster's chest event to spawn in the Undercroft where the Archivist is at, it won't be there anymore, but there's going to be a new Trickster game. It says including a new one. It says other Trickster games, but only seen the 2. So they'll be able to do that in any biome, which is interesting. I'm kind of really curious on how that's going to work. How often will we see the Trickster come? If it'll be like more often than it was in the Undercroft. Again, we'll just have to find out. Silo's rank 2 oil bomb should now function correctly. Fixed an issue causing soulbound chests to award only 1 Gloomstone shard. Fixed issues causing some loot from machinery events in the mines to land in unreachable spaces. Now we have some quest issues fixed. Adjusted the Tangle Web quest to credit players outside the immediate range when a crystal is destroyed, and reduced the objective requirement to 1. I remember we were trying to explain this to somebody in the Discord, how to do this quest. Hopefully they figured it out, because they were having a hard time. Updated Project Revenge to count Goblin Icarites for the objective. Love After Gloomfall should now display HUD markers in the correct location. For some inventory changes, they fixed an issue where players couldn't equip Wayfinders or weapons with identical Rush Echoes equipped in other setups. Rush Echoes should now decrease in cost when empowered by Echo Fusion. Fixed an issue where the icons for Wayfinders were incorrect when opening the character menu. Fixed an issue where sometimes the cost reduction for equipped Echoes in a matching slot would not apply. Fixed an issue where the basic housing item set was granted the incorrect items, and fixed the visual bug causing affinity perks to unlock at levels 4 and 14 instead of 5 and 15. So it said it's a visual bug that caused it to unlock, but it still doesn't give us that increase to having 30. So it's like we should have 30 points, but we still have 29 points. But I guess that might be something they fix up in Season 2. For miscellaneous, they fixed the flickering visual effects from Titan's Bane and Radiant Dawn weapons in the Gloomsphere UI menu. They adjusted the holster positions for some rifle skins to be better positioned on the Wayfinder. They fixed an issue where the mouse cursor would appear during load screens, and an issue where party chat was not available for all party members. Fixed an issue where some achievements would unlock without meeting the requirements, and fixed an issue causing trophies to not unlock after meeting the criteria. Fixed an issue where keyboard icons weren't displaying in the duplicated bindings warning. And so one of the things with the trophies is that people were getting 2500 rating. That's one of the trophies you should be able to get, and it was not unlocking. An achievement was the same thing. And I think that's really the only one that I've seen have issues with. There might be some other ones though. Fixed an issue causing character models to become invisible. Fixed Kairos Revenant Persona Shop preview. The reward tower now displays your current battle pass level in the reward tower. And the lock-on indicator should now appear on all hunt bosses. Now there are some known issues here where it says some quest text might refer to Bloodbore as drill machine or a drill bug, and at times the waypoint marker for Call of the Void can become stuck on screen. And then we have this nice image here which we'll use as the thumbnail for the video. But as you can see, the content part of this particular patch, kind of small, but hopefully it's enough to keep us busy until the next content. It doesn't even tell us how long this live event is going to last, and I hope we get some information on that also as well, because it's a live event. So normally that means that it's just a certain time period that they're going on for. And it's like you get the Gloom Dagger for the event and you get it during the event, which means that there's going to be a point where there won't be an event anymore. So hopefully we get information on when this event is going to last, is going to end. There's going to be a live stream tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, also to go over a lot of this information. So this is going to be their first live stream in their new studio tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central. Of course, it's going to be after the patch drops, so it'll be 3 p.m. Eastern. But it says Snarf will be jumping into Call of the Void, our mid-season update, and playing through the live event with new quests, Lost Zone, Boss, and more. Watch over at twitch.tv/playwayfinder. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll have that link for you down in the description and in the comments. But yeah, a lot of gameplay, a lot of bug fixes and changes, which is really good because those are really important right now. Hopefully we'll get that continuously happening. This is patch 0.1.5. So hopefully this is the beginning of them starting a nice content rollout and bug fix patch rollout instead of waiting so long in between it. Now that we have a lot of the main issues fixed, the login issues, the inventory issues, a lot of these server issues, hopefully now we'll start seeing this stuff flow out a little bit more, starting with this content patch that we got. What do you guys think about all this information? Let me know in the comments. I'll talk to you guys down there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet for more Wayfinder content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. This wasn't even supposed to be what today's video was about. I haven't forgot about you guys that took place in the last thing. I'll get you guys in the next video if there's no more big news coming here soon. All right. Thanks for watching.